immigrant who's been in New York City for just 2 months has been arrested and released 6 times for 14 crimes, most of them violent. Anchor at Fox News at Night, Trace Gallagher is here with the latest. Trace. Hey, Jesse, his name is Daniel Hernandez Martinez from Venezuela. He got to New York June 27th and began committing crimes June 28th. First, he hit a Brooklyn Costco, taking everything from snacks to sneakers to toiletries. He was arrested and released. A few days later, he hit a drugstore. A day after that, another drugstore. Only this time, police say he pulled a knife on an undercover cop. He was arrested, charged with menacing, and released. Then Martinez used a bicycle tire to attack an independent journalist. A journalist who apparently is not a very good judge of character. Watch.
So this is the guy that I treated nicely and told everybody, hey, don't judge everybody badly. This is a nice guy. The other guy told him to attack me, so he attacked me for another Venezuelan for no reason. I treated him nicely.
And the legal system also treated him nicely because he was released again and again. A few days later, he's accused of viciously attacking a woman in Manhattan, grabbing her by the hair and dragging her across the floor. He got hit with assault and weapons charges, but was given supervised release, and apparently not a very good supervisor, because 3 days later, he threatened a stranger with a chain, got arrested, got released, got rearrested, and when Martinez requested medical attention, he assaulted a police officer. Now, after 14 crimes, he's being held on $5,000 bail, and he's not the only illegal immigrant committing crimes. Since May, 41 migrants being housed just at New York City's Roosevelt Hotel have been arrested, mostly for domestic violence, all of them released. That's just an atrocious story. I can't even believe it. We have on
migrant attack, and you will not believe this one. This video doorbell footage shows a migrant stealing a pro-Israel flag from a Jewish family's Long Island home, and that homeowner rushed to get his flag back, but the migrant immediately began punching him in the head. You see it there. Put him in a chokehold, headbutted him at least once, that threw him to the ground. Arrested and charged with a hate crime. Authorities say he's a Palestinian from North Africa, and he got into the U.S. illegally from Mexico back in November. Attacker repeated anti-Semitic slurs and was caught flipping the bird to a camera. That's becoming somewhat of a trend.
These are not the type of people who come to America like my great-grandparents did, who came to America to kiss the ground. Instead, they spit on our flag, they trample on our values, and they commit crimes.
Women and children are being brutalized by illegal aliens all over the United States.
You elites in Hamptons and New York and LA and San Francisco, all these places look like shitholes now.
Migrant crime is beginning to spiral out of control.
There's a migrant crime spree killing Americans.
Migrant crime wave.
The migrant crime crisis.
Migrant crime. Every third day there's a story about some sort of migrant crime.
The growing immigrant crime crisis.
If you have tuned into right-wing media at all over the past few months, you might have noticed that after spending years beating the drum on inflation, Fox News does not really want to talk about the economy anymore. They sure as heck do not want to talk about abortion. So what is their new pet issue heading into the general election? So-called migrant crime. That's it. Honestly, you cannot overstate the deluge of coverage. At any given moment all day, Fox is either reporting on crime, just finishing a segment of crime, or about to run a segment on migrant crime. The problem is, it's not true. It is simply not true. It is a right-wing invention. According to preliminary data from last year published by the New York Times, quote, the country is likely to see one of the largest, if not the largest, yearly declines in homicides. That's right. We are going to set a record in 2023 for a drop in homicides.
Shalom. Starting over to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of a great millstone, who are the truth from, and Shalom, the elect out there. Today's title of this lesson will be Evils Upon Evils. And this goes out to you Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans, the true Hebrew Israelites of the Holy Bible. Once again, today's title of this lesson will be Evils Upon Evils. Evils upon evils. And that's what we're seeing every day. As you've seen in the 3 videos I played, these so-called migrants are causing the hectic problems. They're wreaking havoc. All this madness going on. They're killing, raping, robbing, stealing. You see? But we know this is orchestrated. You know this is art out of chaos. You know this is what this bloody, evil, wicked man wants. And who's the bloody, evil man that I speak of? Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. And you see the borders are wide open, and they're flooding these so-called migrants, and they're coming from all around parts of the world. And you know, some of these countries they're coming from, these are third world countries. So they already have on their mind to just get it out the mud. You know, that do as thou will spirit in them. You know, this evil, wicked spirit they have in them to just do what they want when they want. You see? But we know when we're approaching these times, we are knowing the Lord is switching the vibration. He's taking the mirth away from the land, and he's causing all these evils to come upon this place. You see? There's a lot of talks about these UN troops to be deployed across US and EU, and the Pentagon prepares for civil unrest. So you already know what that's going into. You know, sedition among men, riots, revolts, you know, civil wars but to break out, all hell's but to break loose. And we are preparing ourselves spiritually for these things to come. We're going to see things we never thought we even see. You know, we're approaching a time with Jacob's trouble, a time never foreseen before. And the Lord speaks of all these things happening upon the last days. And we are in the last days. We are in the end times. We are in the latter days. And you will be a fool not to think that. All its calamities, all its distress, this violence in the streets, murders, homicides, death is at an all-time high. Crime rate. You know, people just mourning everything, sorrows. The heart of many waxing cold. We've seen all these things play out in real time. These prophecies are hopping off the pages, you see? And we know the end all be all of what this man is trying to establish. He wants this NWO. He's trying to establish his agenda. You know, it's a digital cashless society. You know, he's want to implement that grain of rice, which is the RFID microchip, which will go on your right hand on your forehead. He wants total control. This goes into biometrics. You know, we know what he wants. And we knowing all these schemes, all these trickery. He's not going to fool us. You know, at least Satan get advantage of us. We're not deceived by his devices. I'm roughly paraphrased, but we're not deceived about what this man is about to do. We know what he's about to do. We know how he's going to come with it. And we know when he moves, the Lord is going to move. You see? So let's start off in 2 Ezra chapter 14, verse 16. And it reads, "For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter." Verse 17, "For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein." And all you see is evils on top of evils on top of evils. You're seeing these bad times the Lord has put upon this place. You're seeing a lot of people getting killed, a lot of crime, a lot of death. You know, people getting desperate. You know, these are the times we're coming into. And you can see the Lord will route the Lord's pushing things in. You know, this is over for this place. America, which is known as Babylon the Great, is over. The Lord's crushing this place from the inside out. You know, this society is going crazy. People are walking around psychotics. You got a lot of Jasons walking around here, Freddy Kruegers, Michael Myers, you know, these Jeffrey Dahmers, you know, these psychotic, deranged, wicked people, you know, causing all these things. But we also know that this is the Lord's movie. So we know the Lord is causing all these things to happen, all these things to occur. You see, all these evils are happening around us, all these bad times, because we know approaching a time never foreseen before. Let's read verse 17 again. It says, "For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein." You see? And we've seen all these things play out in real time. We see all these bad times approaching us, and we get our mind and spirit ready for these things. Let's keep on moving. This is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 5, and it reads, "Thus saith the Lord, power and evil, and only evil behold is come." Verse 6, "And end is come, the end is come, it watcheth for thee, behold, it is come." And we've seen the end is here. We've seen the end approaching. We've seen the end of this wicked-ass kingdom. We've seen society go down the drain. We've seen all these prophets hop up off the pages. We've seen World War III getting brewed up. We know the MOTB is coming down the pipeline. We've seen persecution of saints is about to happen. We've seen all these calamities, all these struggles, all these afflictions being done on people. We know we're approaching a hard time, a rough time. Jacob's trouble, you see? An evil time we are in. Let's read that again. An end is come, the end is come. It watched before thee, behold, it has come, and indeed it has come. And we're seeing everything the Lord said to look out for upon his return. We're seeing all these evil things happening, all these bad times. We're seeing rumors of wars, diseases, plagues, pestilences. You know, the heart of many waxing cold. Earthquakes in diverse places. We're seeing all these natural catastrophes. These disasters, major flood and tornadoes. We're seeing all these things come upon earth. And we know what time we're in, an evil time, bad times. You see? Let's keep on moving. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 8, verse 50, and it reads, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." And you see a lot of people have walked in great pride. They care about these jobs, they care about these status, these lavish lifestyles, these fancy cars, these fancy restaurants, all these TikToks, people making these TikTok accounts, branding their businesses. These luxuries, all people just walking in great pride, acting like this place can't get touched up, acting like they can't get touched up, you see? But people are but to see all the mirth is but to be done away. If the Lord is going to switch the vibration, we're going to see a lot of miseries. People are about to be in a lot of grievous states. We already seen it start off, people are unhappy. They're in sorrows, people are in mental distress because they're walking in great pride. Like this place can't get took down, like this place can't get roughed up. But we know the Lord is going to rough this place up. We know other Lord is going to destroy this place, but we know in the Lord is going to bring all type of plagues, all type of destruction upon this place, upon the people. You see, and these people are not prepared for this. All they care about is money. These luxury lifestyles, these clothes, these cars. They're trying to make a future here. But we know the Lord is going to cut all that short. We know the Lord is going to destroy this place, and we know we're approaching the time of destruction, disasters after disaster after disasters come upon this place. You see, none but bad time, evil time. So we knowing what the Lord is going to do, and we know we're not trying to make a future. We focus on Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. We focus on looking at these prophecies and making sure we're on point. Make no turn from the Lord. Do not put off day from day. You see, don't keep putting off the Lord. Turn them, because we're going to need them in the times we're coming into. These 2/3 jigs, let them keep doing wickedly. Let them keep scoffing. Let them keep mocking. Let them keep walking in great pride. The Lord's going to touch them up. The judgment is put to come upon the face of the earth. And we know what time we're in, so we can prepare for these times. Let's read this again. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them, that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." You see, and everybody's walking in great pride. We've seen all these things happen, and we knowing what's about to happen. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. And it reads, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people shall not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?" And we know the Lord is doing all these things. The Lord is all causing all these catastrophes, these disasters. We've seen a lot of people holding many wax and cool. We've seen a lot of people give up the ghost. We know the Lord is doing all these things. And sooner or later, it's going to be a point in time where it's going to be evident that the Lord is doing everything, because judgment is going to get that bad. It's going to get real rough out here. You see, people think things are bad now. Wait until we are at the peak of judgment. Wait until the family word hits. Wait until the minute of the Lord. Wait until the Lord shuts the mouths. The minute of the Lord. Wait till all these videos, you can't access these video epistles anymore. Then we go see the true terror, the true horror, the judgment. That Al-Asar, that demon-like power the Lord has. He put upon this place. You see, the Lord's about to do something real critical to this place, and these people are not ready for it. These 2/3 so-called Negroes, Latino Native Americans, y'all not regarding the signs of the times, not regarding these prophecies. Y'all steady mocking, steady scoffing. You see? But we know judgment is but the components place. You see? Let's keep on moving. It's just a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. And at the KJV and at the English Standard Version. So let's read the KJV. And it reads, "Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men fully set in them to do evil." Now let's read the English Standard Version. "Because the sentence against an evil deed is not executed speedily, the heart of children of man is fully set to do evil." And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing these psychotic, deranged people keep doing evils every day. They have no regard for human life. They have no regard for the consequence. They have only the strong survive mentality. And that's what we're coming into. People, there's a lot of crime, theft. People just taking what they want when they want. How much more when there's no food left? No resource, a lack of bread. Cannibalism is going to come back. People going to be ravishing for all type of these things. People be killing kids, killing your wife, ravishing your wife, raping your wife. You see, these are the things we're coming into. Terrible times, judgment, a time never seen before. Evil men doing evil things. And we know all this is orchestrated. We know all this chaos, this madness, this wicked blooded man wants. He's the one that has to, we know when this is utterly, this is the Lord movie. But we know Esau Edom, so-called white man devil the Bible speaks of. He has his border wide open. He's flooding all these migrants and all these evil, wicked people coming in here, doing what they want, doing what they please. Come from all states around the world, all countries, like all countries, they come from around the world. Flooding this area. You see, flooding different parts of cities. Coming from these third world countries, set to do evil on their mind. Evils is on their mind. Some come from prisons, gang members. All these things, the Lord is putting upon his place. Hey, we here. We are here. We are in the time of never before seen, for we're going to see things we never thought we would see. Evils upon evils upon evils. You see, let's read that one more time. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Let's keep on moving. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And it reads, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. We're seeing that the love of many are surely waxing cold. We're seeing families turn on each other. We're seeing mothers kill their children, sons kill their mother, their parents. We're seeing wicked women putting their babies in ovens, killing their young children. These are times we're coming into. Love of many is waxing cold. There's a lot of evil things happening, evils upon evils. Every day you walk outside, you hear a cop car, you hear ambulance, you hear fire trucks, you hear all these SWAT cars, all these crimes, all these shootouts. Cops are getting picked off one by one. We see this is a national police shortage around the country. And police are not doing this no more. They quitting their job, they're retiring, they're not showing up to work. They're done with this. You're seeing all these evils come upon they can't handle it, which is utterly designed by the Lord, because this is the Lord's movie. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua is doing all of these things. You see? So we're in some evil times, a time of distress, calamity, sorrows, mourning we're coming into. So we need to get our spirit ready, our mind prepared for us to come. The Lord is showing us all these things. He's showing us what the route He's about to take it to. We know when this devil moves, the Lord is going to move. So we come in some beautiful times. Keep praying. Keep on listening to these video epistles. Keep listening to the lessons. Keep getting your spirit built up, because we are coming to a time where the famine of the word is near. And the Lord's about to take all of this wisdom, knowledge, understanding down. So it's best you soak it up now. Get the truth while it's hot. Because, we come to times where, there's all these videos, all these lessons, the visit person, the spiritual buffet. I'll say all this is coming to an end. And we'll be stuck with the wisdom, knowledge, understanding that we got. We know other the elect will have this, because the Lord is going to make sure they have this wisdom and knowledge and understanding. You see? So I hope it's less edifying the next time I say Shalom.